Alright guys, I just got off the highway. I went over kind of a big hump, and now my steering wheel is like this. Hopefully OG will kick some butt right here. Are we gonna have to winch? I want to winch so bad. Oh, whoa, 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 something's sparking. Before we begin, I just want to say a big thanks to Fluid Motor Union in Naperville, Illinois. I'll leave their contact info and a discount code below, but if you guys need your car fixed or modified, this is the place to go. Say you have a super cool but super unreliable Range Rover with bad air suspension. Don't think your only option is a match and full coverage insurance. OJ and the team will give you a fair and honest quote and not throw the book at it guessing what's wrong. These guys are very meticulous and can handle just about anything, like this BMW i8 that kept on dying out for no apparent reason. They traced the issue back to an AC refrigerant sensor, which is tied into the hybrid battery system, and they saved their client a ton of money versus the dealer. Here's Matt building an Alpina engine for a custom swap project. This is a big horsepower C63 they built, and as you've seen on the ML55, their fabrication department is top notch. If you guys live anywhere near Naperville or Chicago and need an honest shop, look no further. Many have had their cars shipped here too, as the cost of shipping is offset by having a shop who knows how to fix or modify a car right the first time. Their coupon code expires at the end of February 2021, so make sure to check out the description box for details. Alright, if you guys watched the last video, then you know I said goodbye to you. At the end, driving this thing around, everything was good, but we did get a coolant light on. I really thought it was a temperature sensor in the reservoir, but the engine fan is not working, so it's like, we can't find this fan anywhere, so we're just gonna rig something up to go on the trip. Nothing a big old Universal can't take care of. This should do fine. It's gonna be 30 degrees out, so I think we'll be alright. Okay, so as you can see there, OJ cannot just do something part way. He's got to just go nuts. So he's building like a custom shroud with our shroud. I have already finished up all of the wiring. It's really nothing too pretty, but it will do for what we're trying to do. So I may not ever replace this. It's so nice. I just got done wiring it up. Fan is in there somewhere. It's a factory fog light button. I think, yeah, there you go. All right. I gotta have my lights on, but I have a fan. It works. I'm going to sleep. All right, so I'm on like 3 hours of sleep. It's the next morning, and we're about as ready to go as possible. I've now put 80 miles on the ML, and it's perfect. Knock on air, it is running and driving. The suspension feels great. Check engine lights back for some rear O2s, whatever. But worst case scenario, I am well prepared. I have my original Mercedes-Benz roadside assistance jacket from probably 12, 13 years ago. I did roadside when I was a dealership technician as well. So if anything breaks, you know, we'll be good. So this is our crew, ML55. You guys saw the 2002-ish X5 that was in the very first video. So a bunch of maintenance work was done on this over the last week to make sure it survives. Smelled a little bit of coolant. It should be good. We have OJ's 2006 Range Rover. It's not the supercharged one, but honestly, we have just about the least reliable, mine's probably the most reliable stock. We're bringing up some of the world's worst Euro SUVs, about 1,200 miles. I mean, something's going to break. So anyway, we're gonna hit the road right now and see what happens. All right, so this is a little bit of our caravan. This is cool. I hope that's coming. I don't know what this is. You guys probably do. I'm not into this stuff, but it looks awesome. Man, look at this. Look at this crazy Raptor. We got a Jeep, we got a Tahoe. This is probably the only one that's gonna make it though, the Toyota. Yep, no doubt. And goodbye Tesla. It's been real. See you in a few days. Alright guys, I just got off the highway. I went over kind of a big hump, and now my steering wheel is like this, and it's all over the place. I just hit the brakes and it wants to pull me into all sorts of different lanes. So We're gonna pull over to a gas station, see what's going on. Hopefully it's nothing major. All right, so basically what happened here is our camber went way negative in the rear, although it doesn't look horrible. Yeah, so there's a camber and caster adjustment on the top of the control arm, and I don't know, maybe we forgot to tighten one. I have no idea. So we'll take a look. All right, so we figured out that these bolts, they loosened up, but we did tighten these. Everybody who's worked on this is here. Well, verified that we remember tightening them. They weren't really loose, but they moved out a little. So I've already pushed this one back out. As you can see, we are rubbing right there. So we loosen these up even more right now. We're gonna see if we can get any more positive camber out of them. I think that's pretty much where it messed up at. So OJ's pulling on it right now. All right, guys, here we go. Steering wheel is perfectly straight. We're back in action. It's not jouncing all over the place. Each one of these control arm bolts was loose. We did tighten them. We didn't tighten them with the suspension completely loaded up on the ground after a test drive, which is what you're kind of supposed to do. Once you lower this truck, it's still kind of lifted. I think that's what we needed to do, was just kind of drive it around a little and then re-tighten everything. So essentially we've done that now, and it's driving nice again. It's really nice. All right, guys, let's see how many miles we've gone. 254, so about 150 more miles since our little mishap, and everything's been perfect. I got behind probably the slowest person in the world to get gas. Oh, here we go. All right, it looks like I got my first hill climb coming up. Not sure if the ML's gonna make it or not. Look at this view, guys. Comment down below if you've been to Mackinac Island. This area is so beautiful. This is so cool. Got OJ ahead in the X5, it's doing well. We smelled a little coolant when we left, but it just kind of went away and fixed itself, so that's good. But we're like 400 and something miles deep. So far, so good. It's a great trip. About to hit 153,000 miles with a check engine light in true Euro car fashion. Hey, look at that. Look at that, barely broken in. All right, so we're about to get on the ferry. So this is our line, this is our crew, and then we're meeting even more people when we get there. This is gonna be great. So far, so good. I had a little coolant leak. I had to tighten up one of the hoses, and it's not leaking anymore, so that's good. Also, I've been blinding OJ with my fog lights, so I just tipped them down. Hang on, check this out. Like, I don't even need headlights anymore. It's so nice. So I just tipped him down. I don't think this will blind him too bad anymore. But listen to that fan. It's working really well, honestly. I mean, I don't even need it right now. All right, so I'm literally getting on a boat right now. All right, that's it. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. And there's even more cars in there. I think OJ's in there, actually. Oh, this is so weird. We're moving. We're moving. Oh, this feels crazy right now. You guys want to see something cool? That's just the big light bar. And it's off. Crazy. Look at these lights.
Do you see what I mean by, like, when I say it's overkill? It's a joke when we're
dude, it's day. It's seriously, it's daylight right now. It's daylight.
You can tell the birches are white.
Turn them off, OJ. Turn them off.
I can't see anything.
That's oh, there we go. Daylight. All right, so everything got pushed back an hour. Not many people are here yet for breakfast. Lots of people stayed up late. Not us though, because we knew we'd be working on the ML early in the morning. So we went to bed. What, about 8:30? Or was it 1:30? I don't remember. So we should have done this a couple days ago, but I totally forgot to bring some spacers. So you guys probably already commented that this thing is super narrow, and it's still going to be really narrow after these. They're only 12 mil. So, you know, we're not done with the project. Obviously, we still have to mess with alignment angles, but I really want to bring these wheels out. It's going to make the stance look much better. And I had these laying around from the E55. So we're going to put some 12 mils on here. We are rubbing in the front on the control arm, so that should bring it out enough to correct that, but not enough to where we have to start chopping into the body so it doesn't hit that. So, almost. It's about the sketchiest thing ever. Don't get underneath the ML. Oh, she's off. All right, This could fall at any time. Oh, you got a jack
don't
stand? Look at it! Look at that, we are professionals.
Can't be doing unsafe things with yours at home.
That's that fresh powder. Oh, let me do the old mule kick. There we go. So hub-centric spacers. These are really nice. I got them on the E55 wagon in the front.
Don't even mess with spacers if they're not hub-centric.
Yeah.
It's worth the risk.
Seriously. We're doing car mods. All right, here it is. Man, if we had another 12.
We got enough space to clear that inner control arm, so anything else that's hit at this point will fix itself.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I heard a little something.
Give enough time on that rubber,
That's what we did, self-clearancing in the back. But no, before we were hitting the control arm, that is fixed. The stance is better, and we're gonna have some breakfast and then hopefully not break this thing. Nice. Very nice. This thing's mint.
Hopefully it'll warm up a little bit for the rear steer to work.
You got rear steer on this thing?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, the fluid's like molasses right now. I didn't want to turn.
I gotta see this. Nice. Look at that. Rear steer was always such a wild thing, but in all honesty, it's really not that complicated of a system. You got hydraulic fluid going to a cylinder, pushing out some tie rods. Oh, this is gonna be so cool to see. This is how to do it. This is how you do it. Ram into a tree, whatever. Yeah, I'm going last so I can pretend like I know all this stuff. Woo! Nice! Okay, yeah.
Did I hit it?
Yeah.
You got it.
Right, dog.
You get to go again, Brady.
Oh, God, my shoulder hurts. Oh.
Nice.
Did I get all of them?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, sweet, sweet. So I think that's 4 points or however they're counting this. Now we have a bunch of stations. This is the easiest one. A trophy on the line, OJ. Let's do this. Nice. Beautiful.
We don't gotta talk about it out loud.
You guys are going down. All right, so we were one big team. The next one's here, and then they tally up all the points. So me and OJ got 11. A couple of the guys that were paired up got 13. So really, really good. I'm sorry, say again?
Try this off to the left.
Yeah, I mean, you want to try it? That's what you're asking me? Yes. Let's try it. If the Flex can do it, we can do it. Dude, the Flex is a beast.
Okay, this is more real wheeling.
Yeah, man. Brian, that Flex is an absolute beast, dude. I mean, is he gonna have an oil pan or an exhaust after this? I don't know what's going on here. Butter.
Back up. Slow, slow, slow. Slow.
Even with traction off,
It's the open diff.
it's the open diff.
There we go.
What do you think? Can I not?
I think you could make it, but you got to keep the wheels cut this way. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Oh, we're so close. There we go. Woo! I didn't see this tree stump right here, but I kept on ramming into. Was I hitting the bumper or the tire?
Yeah, you went right. Look, there's tire track.
Oh yeah.
That's you right there.
Not bad, ML. See how the alignment is now. Oh man, guys, this is seriously fun. This is exactly what I wanted to do with this ML, kind of just a trailblazing overland type build. So it's not a rock crawler. It's just something you can take on trips. So
Hey, Alex, I don't know if you noticed, but we just did something the Jeep couldn't do.
oh, yeah, the Jeep didn't do this. He went around. So it's a pretty nice Jeep too. All right, OJ's behind the wheel now. He did that!
It's all rocks here, so.
Yeah. All right, so as far as plans for the ML55, we're not done with the build yet. We're gonna do a tubular rear bumper. We gotta do a bunch with the alignment, get some more lights on it. And then some people were telling me, comment down below if you know this, but that I can get, at the very least, like a limited slip diff, both front and rear, maybe even a locking diff from I think a Grand Cherokee or whatever the Mercedes put the diesel in for a while. I don't know, I haven't looked into it at all, but that would be killer. I wanna get some fuel tanks and a shovel, a little bit more preparation going on, and then being a Mercedes, I'm gonna bring a crank sensor with me at all times, a fuel pump with me, a power steering pump. I'm gonna bring everything that goes bad on these, not because they're bad vehicles, but just because those are common items. That way I can go on like a really far away trip, go trail riding and whatever as much as I want. If we break, we'll be okay. So what's up with Flex here? Are we gonna have to winch? I want to winch. I want to winch so bad.
I'm more worried that we have to stop because
Okay,
the Flex ain't gonna.
All right, let's take a look here. You have some cojones. I mean, like I built the ML for this trip, but I just needed to buy a Ford Flex with all-wheel drive. He's doing basically everything we could do. I mean, it's insane. Yeah, so we got to really be careful because where we think might just be snow in the middle, there's just boulders everywhere. So we don't want to smash a differential. Ryan is a monster. All right.
Go stop, go stop!
Yes. Dude. Dude.
Now your turn.
I'm nervous now, dude. I'm nervous now. Look, Brian just kind of messed up his door. Techies is not a sponsor of this video at all, but help him pay for his door. Go check them out. This thing's gonna be in my video. The info's on the Flex, so I'm so nervous right now, guys.
Yep. There you go.
That was simple. This thing is nice. With open diffs, it's doing well. I want to wrap like this. I seriously want to get the truck wrapped like this, or I don't want to wash it. Let's put it that way. I don't want to wash it.
Two different color muds, like.
Dude, it's so nice.
You couldn't make a design like
Look
that.
at this, and there's a little bit of Mercedes-Benz rust issue built in. I mean, you can't beat that. It's in the back right is rubbing on something. The control arm kicked in. Yeah, the control arm kicked in. Damn it, that's the problem we had before. You can see the negative, you can see our negative camber. All right, so we got our first kind of off-road breakdown. Negative camber in the back, the tires hitting the control arm, so.
Sure.
All right, never mind. The control arm is safe and sound. You can see the clearance there. It is just the inner fender. And this is the same side we were having issues with before. So it's probably just kind of coming loose. We're gonna have to like seriously just basically trim. We gotta just trim this whole thing. So no biggie, it'll probably just self-clearance on this trip. So we'll keep on rocking. This is a good look at the issue that we're having. There's really no reason for this, but these control arm bushings, these control arm nuts and bolts, kind of loosening up. See that? We just moved it back. So we need it to go all the way forward to max out the positive camber on our new slot. So it's not really a big deal. We're gonna crank on it with the breaker bar we just did in the rear, and we should be good. See how much adjustment there is there?
Hey, you done?
That's what we needed right there.
And one more for the ride home.
Oh yeah, it's never loosening up. So I like to bring these little electric scooters. I have one in my Tesla permanently because they get like 30 miles of range and they go like 20 miles an hour. So I brought 2 of them on this trip in case we broke down on the highway, we need to get to a gas station or whatever, hop on the scooters and we're good to go. And check this out. That's a sweet burnout. Needless to say, I need new tires.
Lester, he was doing donuts in his Raptor, and his front axle snapped.
Camel rock going?
Yeah, he snapped his front axle. At least you're prepared. Well, we didn't snap the axle though.
No, you snapped.
Just sheared it.
Snapped this?
Yeah.
Oh, did we? Yeah, just knocked the other one.
We had to push him up like half of the trails.
Yeah.
Because the back
He
tire-
was able to keep going?
I mean, we tried, but we were already like,
Yeah.
no return.
All right, so we're done with the third alignment, and this is the best one we've done. It's actually looking pretty normal, to be honest with you. Like, this looks really nice, and we tightened them down. It's a piece of cake. Not bad.
I think they cut through this way,
Okay.
because I believe if you go that way, there's a really big divot,
Okay.
and it's people were struggling to get over it.
Okay.
So, you want to give me a second? I'll check it real quick.
I mean, I'm down for a little struggle.
You're good, you'll clear. You've got like a couple inches.
Did you see the clearance on that boulder? Oh my gosh. Okay, I spoke too soon.
Whoa, 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 something's sparking.
Huh?
Something sparked. Oh, whoa, 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 something's sparking. Something sparked.
Oh, we welded. Got a camera? We welded a little bit, so that is not the ground. No, yeah, that's not the ground. Okay. We are getting, the hood must have shifted over. We weren't really touching that before we left the shop. So, I got an idea. Fixed. No, I'm not supposed to go straight up.
You could come up and then back up to like here and then. Alright, that should be enough room.
You're crazy, dude. You can go. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. You're gonna go over a little boulder here, but you got that? Shoot.
It doesn't like that. Yeah, this might be the end of me too. We got close up like into that.
Yeah. Hey, put the nose right up the ML. Let's get a good picture. Good job,
Do all
dude.
that, then we crashed.
I really wanted to use the winch, OJ, but I'm also happy.
I didn't want to let you.
I know.
I didn't want to let you.
I know. Tell the truth, Johnny. Did you think your boss was gonna make it?
I didn't.
No faith.
I
No
didn't.
faith.
But he did.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have any faith either. Don't worry, bro. I got a winch. I'm on the brakes completely right now. Dude, that was legit. That was awesome. Dude, that was a blast. We just needed a little bit more speed. I'm always afraid with the differentials on this thing because we didn't get time to do the skid plates that I'm going to whack one of them and then we're dead in the water, but nice. Hang on, I should... Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the way. You got this, Miguel. You just need a little bit more speed. Or I have a winch. Sliding down. Look at that. That's so much fun. Yeah.
Pull people up?
Right.
There it is.
Nice. Go. Woo! All right, so this is what we're working with right here. Me and Rubicon are gonna try this. The Toyota, the Range Rover, not trying this. That is the exhaust from the Ford Flex. I think this is a piece of Ford, yep, Ford Motor Company right here. So the Ford Flex lost the exhaust right here.
Oh, wait, stop.
Success. Oh. What happened with that exhaust? Huh? There's one way to get it off.
That's insane. The guy, crazy, man. We're gonna break the ice. Don't fall in there, dude. You guys wanna do something maybe risky? Okay. All right. Hang on. Oh, crap. Oh, this is not good. Dude, I think I'm literally stuck in a freaking river. This is a river. Someone gets to use a winch. It's not me. Seriously, what would we have done? It's the next morning. We're about to get back on the ferry. These are a few of the other rigs that came on the trip. There were a lot. I couldn't get footage of everything. And speaking of not getting any footage, I didn't get any footage of the X5 off-roading, and that's because we didn't take it anywhere. It's been doing fine, but after going on some of those trails, we knew we weren't gonna break any records with this thing. It doesn't have quite as much ground clearance as we would like, so considering it's OJ's friends, we just kind of left it alone. Basically, we just didn't want to break it. So Range Rover's all good. That Rubicon, awesome Rubicon right there. They organized the entire thing. Chicago Auto Club West. I'll leave a link down below. All right, getting back on the boat. You can get kind of a better look at what's going on here in the daylight. We're in the Drummond Islander 3. So the ultimate trailer is the Drummond Islander 3. Just slicing through some ice right now. This is so cool. All right, guys, we made it back to fluid. Got everything in the back of the Tesla. The ML was perfect, so we put 1,000 miles on it. Total, probably like, I don't know, maybe 20 miles worth of trails. There's 200 miles worth of trails there, so like unlimited. And everything went great. So we didn't really get to do anything with the X5. We basically just drove it up there, but you know, we were messing around with this basically the whole time and just didn't really have enough time to take this out. And then OJ really wanted to get the Range Rover out there, which needs new tires. But overall, it was just such a fun weekend. The ML performed great aside from the control arm issue. If you just take that out, we didn't do anything to it really. So after we fixed the control arms the last time, we did the majority of the trail riding and an additional 500 miles. They haven't loosened up at all. So we're probably good to go there, although we're gonna weld in some reinforcement plates and just kind of line everything up perfectly, actually do an alignment. And what else? We're not done yet with this thing. We're gonna do the tubular rear bumper, a little swing arm for the spare tire. I think I might mount a winch back there, even though I didn't even get to use my front winch this time, but you never know. We're gonna do some more lights, maybe a light bar up there. I'm loving off-roading. I already joined like this local off-roading group thing on Facebook, so really excited about that. It's a nice R8 that just started up. So anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video series. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, share this video, subscribe if you're new. Let me know in the comment section what else you want to see us do to the ML55. Go to Fluid Motor Union. If you need anything done to your car or truck, they are awesome. And that's about it. I'm freezing. I want to get home and go to sleep. We basically stayed up till like 3 o'clock in the morning every night around the campfire, hanging out. It was a blast. You guys should come next time. It was so much fun. So anyway, with that, again, like button. I don't know if I already said that. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'll catch all of you in the next video.